All right, this is really feeling gross to write this inside of a script tag, right? Does everyone feel sufficiently gross inside? Good. That's what I wanted you to feel this morning. So what I want you to do is I want you to open a file called app.js. Just put it in the same source directory. One thing I wanted to point out at this point as well, React is extremely flexible. It's not very prescriptive at all about pretty much anything. I like this because it allows me to make technical decisions for myself and not rely on the technical decisions of others, but that's a philosophy that I have, right? So, and you don't necessarily have to share that. Which means we can organize our project however we want. React doesn't care. React has zero opinions on the matter of how you organize your project. I have organized this project just for simplicity. It's not a very big project, so I'm not saying that this repo that we're going to end up with is incredibly well organized. I'm just going to say it's simple. So that's one thing I wanted to throw out there. That's not something I'm intending to teach you with this workshop. Okay, so take everything from your script tag here, cut that out, and put this inside of your app. Okay? Delete that comment as well. Save that, go back over to your index.html and put your source equals /app.js. Okay, so all I did was cut that entire script out of the source here, and I put that inside of app.js. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to create another component. We're going to say const pet equals another arrow function. And we're going to return react.createElement, another div, another empty object, and inside of that another array, and we're going to describe a pet very quickly. So we're going to say react.createElement. We're going to make this an h2. Let's make it an h1, actually, because that's what my notes have. Empty object, and you can put whatever your pet's name is there. Mine's name is Luna. Okay? And then we're going to put 3 different lines in here, and this is going to be an h1 and 2 h2s. And Luna is a dog, and her breed is Havanese. So I've created another stamp here, right? I have not used the stamp, but I've gone to the store and I've purchased one, and I'm just kind of holding it, not doing anything with it yet. Okay, so here, inside of app, I'm going to make this into an array so I can put multiple children in it. And here, let's make this look nice. I'm going to put 3 instances of the pet item. So I'm going to put react.createElement pet, and I'm going to put this 3 times. Oops. Now notice I'm not putting the rest of the stuff in there as well. You can if you want to. You can put empty object and like empty array or something like that. You don't have to. It's optional. If you don't give it anything, it just assumes that it has no attributes and has no children. So I made a rubber stamp and I stamped it 3 times, right? So now what do you expect to see when we render this? Well, I expect to see a div, right? Inside of that div, the first thing I'm going to see is an h1. And then I'm going to stamp pet. Okay, so I'm going to go inside a pet here, and I'm going to expect a div, an h1 and 2 h2s here, right? And I'm going to see that this pattern repeated 3 times. Does that make sense? So now, in theory, if we go in here, you should see adopt me, Luna dog Havanese, Luna dog Havanese, Luna dog Havanese. So this is what's cool about components, is they are inherently reusable, right? I made one pet component and I stamped it 3 times, which is pretty cool. Except for the fact that this is not very flexible at all, right? It's not flexible. Like, there are other dogs besides Luna, I'm told. So we probably need to make this a little bit more flexible.